Soft-Eller tech briefs. Dedicated software teams have become essential for companies that want to innovate or build bespoke software solutions, whether that means a Node.js team, a Java team, or another specialized development group. Whether you're building an application for a specific business purpose, maintaining a platform with multiple integrated features over the long term, or provisioning enterprise infrastructure, dedicated development teams are often the right approach. But here's the reality. Impactful innovation doesn't happen simply because you hire a dedicated team. Regardless of who makes up that team, effective management is what allows people to work as a unit and perform at their best. Managing dedicated teams takes more than leadership competence alone. It requires diplomacy, an understanding of interpersonal dynamics, and deep technical insight. Today, we'll look at the common challenges of dedicated team management and practical ways to overcome them, so you can build projects with a unified vision and lasting impact. Why must you manage dedicated teams the right way? Dedicated software development teams are focused and goal-oriented by nature, but even the most driven and skilled teams can fall short of their potential without proper guidance. That's why the role of a project manager, or anyone responsible for a dedicated software development team, goes beyond supervision. They need to be equally embedded in the software development process as the developers and IT technicians on the team. That creates a more collaborative environment where everyone is working in tandem and accountable for their assignments. Without proper team management, development lapses can arise from miscommunication of goals and expectations, leading to delayed timelines, missed opportunities, and wasted resources. With efficient management in place, you can position your team to stay on course, adapt quickly, and deliver consistent value. The challenges of managing a dedicated software team. Dedicated teams can be largely self-governing. There's no question about that. Restraint is even recommended when managing such a team, since micromanagement can hurt morale and productivity. But regardless of how responsible your team is, or how hands-off your management style, challenges will surface from time to time. Let's talk about those challenges and how to tackle them. Communication gaps are one of the most common. When you work with dedicated teams that span time zones, gaps in communication are almost inevitable. A team member might miss an update, or a time lag might delay the communication of new requirements. In those cases, a remote developer might continue on a development path the rest of the team has already abandoned. By the time you reach them, resources have been spent and time has been wasted. The solution is to pick a communication channel, Slack, Microsoft Teams, or Zoom, and stick with it. Establish consistent meeting times for daily stand-ups. That way, every member of the team stays on the same page. Cultural and work style differences present another challenge. Diverse teams offer innovative perspectives, but they can also clash over different ways of working or communicating. One person may prefer independence, another may thrive on collaboration. Address this by bringing the team together through team-building exercises. Start with open discussions about individual preferences and align expectations. Celebrate your diverse team through recognition initiatives, so cultural differences strengthen progress rather than hinder it. Resource management is a third area to watch closely. Software development dedicated teams often face workload imbalances. Some members overwhelmed while others are underutilized. That inefficiency can lead to burnout or stagnation. Start by implementing project management tools like Jira or Asana to visualize capacity and adjust workloads in real time. Conduct bi-weekly reviews to balance tasks and eliminate bottlenecks. And create a feedback-rich environment where team members can raise workload concerns before things get out of hand. Best practices for managing dedicated teams. Knowing how to manage a dedicated development team properly is what allows you to get the best out of your software development team. Here are proven techniques you can adapt to achieve that. Define roles with precision and context. Clearly state every team member's role and obligations in relation to the project architecture to eliminate uncertainty. Use RACI matrix tools to mark who is responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. This framework ensures every member of the dedicated software team understands their role in the development process and reduces redundancies. Reviewing these roles as project requirements change increases alignment and flexibility. Develop a communication strategy. On complex projects, communication is as important as code. Beyond Slack channels and stand-ups, use tools like Confluence to document progress. Regular technical sync-ups keep back-end developers, front-end engineers, and QA testers aligned on dependencies and integrations. Discuss problems early to avoid delays and foster honest dialogue during sprint retrospectives. Set achievable benchmarks. Break large ambitions into smaller deliverables. If the team is building a SaaS platform, divide the workload into components like user authentication, dashboard development, and reporting features. Each task should have its own schedule and success milestones. Use a framework that helps quantify team effort and measure progress. Agile story points are one example. Streamline onboarding procedures. For a new team member, the first 30 days are critical in defining their path forward. Share processes with them, educate them on project objectives, and offer mentoring from seasoned colleagues. A structured but welcoming onboarding ensures even the newest hire adds value from the start. Build trust with your dedicated software developers early, and the rest follows naturally. Encourage an agile mindset. Agile is more than a project management method. It's a mindset you and your team need to absorb if your processes are to stay flexible and continuously improving. Encourage developers to see feedback loops as opportunities rather than obstacles. When roadmaps change, lead the team toward adaptable solutions. The real strength of Agile is its capacity to build resilience and help teams thrive under uncertain conditions. Build psychological safety for high-performing teams. Beyond hard skills, performing teams rely on trust and confidence. Create an environment where dedicated software developers feel comfortable expressing different opinions in code reviews or architectural discussions. Conduct periodic anonymous surveys or use tools like Office Vibe to understand team morale. Celebrate successes and treat failures as learning moments, reinforcing a culture where innovation matters more than the fear of making mistakes. Modify management approaches to suit team requirements. No two individuals work the same way, and the same goes for dedicated teams. Review regularly to determine whether your development team responds better to self-management or a more directive approach. A team implementing a new feature might need a more hands-on technical lead than a maintenance team fine-tuning infrastructure. This flexibility results in stronger team cohesion and helps developers achieve objectives without micromanagement. Maintain a mindful workload balance. When team members are overloaded, burnout is almost certain. At the same time, keeping people idle too long can cause disengagement. Monitor workloads carefully and reassign tasks where necessary to strike a balance. Your dedicated software development team members should feel comfortable discussing workload concerns. Well-balanced teams are more productive and consistently deliver stronger results. Employ advanced systems for task management. Modern tools are the backbone of effective project management. Jira, for instance, lets you create sprint boards that roll up into higher-level epics. GitHub Projects combines version control with task tracking. Integrating automated reporting, such as from Datadog, enables the team to continuously review performance and technical metrics like code coverage. A well-chosen technology stack makes end-to-end management easier so nothing falls through the cracks. Value wellness and sustainability. Sustained productivity requires balance. Encourage genuine downtime by setting boundaries around on-call hours. Integrate wellness check-ins during stand-ups to assess burnout risk. Offering benefits such as virtual wellness sessions or mental health resources signals your commitment to long-term well-being. A well-rested and motivated team does more than deliver on-time code. They deliver value with purpose. Tools for managing a dedicated software team. The contemporary dedicated development team model relies heavily on technology for collaboration, communication, and task coordination. Without these tools, managing an agile team is extremely difficult. They fulfill many of the functions that make dedicated software teams effective at delivering results aligned with your objectives. For task tracking, tools like Jira, Trello, and Asana ensure every assignment is visible, prioritized, and aligned with project objectives. Jira is widely used in agile teams for backlog management and sprint planning. Trello keeps visual workflows on Kanban boards and simplifies them. Asana excels at task organization and cross-functional collaboration. Together, these tools centralize work and make priorities clear and accessible. For video conferencing and communication, Zoom and Slack are essential when a dedicated development team is spread across regions. Zoom handles video conferencing for team meetings, retrospectives, and presentations. Slack enables instant communication through organized channels, file sharing, and integrations with other tools. Used together, they minimize the barriers of distributed collaboration. Version control systems like GitHub and GitLab play a critical role in the software development process. They let developers manage code repositories, track changes, create pull requests, and conduct merge reviews. Both can integrate with CI/CD pipelines to automate testing and deployment, accelerating development cycles. Project collaboration suites such as Confluence and Notion help keep documentation and collaboration running smoothly. These platforms enable teams to create, store, and share everything from API documentation to meeting notes among dedicated team members. Time management tools like Clockify and Toggle help keep development on schedule and within budget. They provide user-friendly time tracking options from which insights about productivity and resource utilization can be derived. These tools highlight inefficiencies and enable better planning and execution. For quality assurance, tools like Selenium and Postman are valuable. Selenium automates browser testing and helps ensure app functionality across devices. Postman simplifies API testing by allowing developers to simulate requests, debug responses, and verify that integrations work as expected. These tools increase software reliability before deployment. Closing takeaway. Managing a dedicated software team is about finding the right balance between strategic planning, clear communication, and flexibility. By minimizing common pitfalls, following proven best practices, and using tools that genuinely serve your workflow, you create an environment where teams can succeed and perform at a high level. Good management doesn't just deliver software projects, it fosters innovation, collaboration, and continuous growth. With the right approach in place, even highly complex initiatives become achievable with dedicated software development teams. If you'd like to learn more about software development, AI, cloud, data engineering, and digital transformation, visit us at softeller.com.